Jai Gurudev. Bella?
Jai Gurudev.
Bella ji, can you make Mrinal co-host than M?
I will.
Okay, because that's where I'm going to share.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, here it is. I don't know if the meeting setting is such, even without being co-host or host, you can share, dear. I
Yeah,
have
okay.
made you co-host. Anyway,
All right.
no.
Good.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev.
Malti ji, I have made you also co-host because in case there is some technical error.
Maybe you can remove M co-host and put somebody else also, because this is me as well. M also.
Okay.
Thanks.
My voice is not echoing, right? Thank you,
No,
Mrinal.
very clear.
Thank you. Thanks to Mrinal ji. Hari Om, Nana ji.
Hari Om Talli.
Nana ji, we will do Gita Dhyan or Gita Mahatmya after 15th chapter.
After the 15th Gita Mahatyam.
Okay, I will keep it ready.
Who can
Okay,
read
Nana
the
ji.
Gita Mahatyam?
Yeah, I can read now. My echoing has stopped, Nana ji, today.
Very, very good.
Yeah, I can read. Huh?
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah, then.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Nanaji.
Hari Om Talli.
How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
I am not better, thanks to you.
Good.
You can start, Nana ji. Huh? In 1 minute, it's ready.
Okay. You have muted everybody else?
Yes, Nana ji.
Okay. Okay. I'll just take another minute to 7 o'clock.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं चैव ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। अथ श्रीमद् भगवद गीता अथ नवमोऽध्यायः राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच इदं तु ते गुह्यतमं प्रवक्ष्याम्यनसूयवे ज्ञानं विज्ञानसहितं यज्ञात्वा मोक्षसे अशुभात् राजविद्या राजगुह्यं पवित्रमिदमुत्तमं प्रत्यक्ष्यावगमं धर्म्यं सुसुखं कर्तुमव्ययम् अश्रद्धधानाः पुरुषाः धर्मस्यास्य परन्तप अप्राप्य मां निवर्तन्ते मृत्युसंसारवर्त्मने मया ततमिदं सर्वं जगदव्यक्तमूर्तिना मत्स्थानि सर्वभूतानि न चाहं तेष्वस्थितः न च मत्स्थानि भूतानि पश्य मे योगमैश्वरम् भूतभृन्न च भूतस्थः ममात्मा भूतभावनः यथाकाशस्थितो नित्यं वायुः गो महान् तथा सर्वाणि भूतानि मत्स्थानीत्युपधारय सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय प्रकृतिं यान्ति मामिकां कल्पक्षये पुनस्तानि कल्पादौ विसृजाम्यहम् प्रकृतिं स्वामवष्टभ्य विसृजामि पुनः पुनः भूतग्राममिमं कृष्णम् अवशं प्रकृतेर्वशात् न च मां तानि कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति धनञ्जय उदासीनवदासीनम् असक्तं तेषु कर्मसु मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृतिः सूयते सचराचरम् हेतुनानेन कौन्तेय जगद्विपरिवर्तते अवजानन्ति मां मूढाः मानुषीं तनुमाश्रितं परं भावमजानन्तः मम भूतमहेश्वरं मोघाश मोघकर्माणः मोघज्ञानाविचेतसः राक्षसीम् आसुरीं चैव प्रकृतिं मोहिनीं श्रिताः महात्मानस्तु मां पार्थ दैवीं प्रकृतिमाश्रिताः भजन्त्यनन्यमनसः ज्ञात्वा भूतादिमव्ययम् सततं कीर्तयन्तो मां यतन्तश्च दृढव्रताः नमस्यन्तश्च मां नित्यं नमस्यन्तश्च मां भक्त्या नित्ययुक्ता उपासते ज्ञानयज्ञेन चाप्यन्ये यजन्तो मामुपासते एकत्वेन पृथक्त्वेन बहुधा विश्वतो मुखम् अहं क्रतुरहं यज्ञः स्वधाहमहमौषधम् मन्त्रोऽहमहमेवाद्यम् अहमग्निरहं हुतम् पिताहमस्य जगतः माता धाता पितामहः वेद्यं पवित्रमोङ्कारः रुक्सामयजुरेव च गतिर्भर्ता प्रभुः साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहृत् प्रभव प्रलयस्थानं निधानं बीजमव्ययम् तपाम्यहमहं वर्षं निगृह्णामृत्सृजामि च अमृतं चैव मृत्युश्च सदसच्चाहमर्जुन त्रैविद्या मां सोमपापूतपापा यज्ञैरिष्ट्वा स्वर्गतिं प्रार्थयन्ते ते पुण्यमासाद्य सुरेन्द्रलोकम् अश्नन्ति दिव्यान् दिवि देवभोगान् ते तं भुक्त्वा स्वर्गलोकं विशालं क्षीणे पुण्ये मर्त्यलोकं विशन्ति एवं त्रयी धर्ममनुप्रपन्नाः गतागतं कामकामा लभन्ते अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां this yesham is wrong. तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्. The sloka reads, अनन्याश्चिन्तयन्तो मां ये जनाः पर्युपासते तेषां नित्याभियुक्तानां योगक्षेमं वहाम्यहम्. येऽप्यन्यदेवता भक्ताः यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्त्य विधिपूर्वकम् अहं हि सर्वयज्ञानां भोक्ता च प्रभुरेव च न तु मामभिजानन्ति तत्त्वेनातश्च्यवन्ति ते यान्ति देवव्रता देवान् पितॄन् यान्ति पितृव्रताः भूतानि यान्ति भूतेज्याः यान्ति मद्याजिनोऽपि मां पत्रं पुष्पं फलं तोयं यो मे भक्त्या प्रयच्छति तदहं भक्त्युपहृतम् अश्नामि प्रयतात्मनः यत्करोषि यदश्नासि यज्जुहोषि ददासि यत् यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम् शुभाशुभफलैरेवं मोक्ष्यसे कर्म बन्धनैः सन्न्यासयोगयुक्तात्मा विमुक्तो मामुपैष्यसि समोऽहं सर्वभूतेषु न मे द्वेषोऽस्ति न प्रियः ये भजन्ति तु मां भक्त्या मयि ते तेषु चाप्यहम् अपि चेत् सुदुराचारः भजते मामनन्यभाक् साधुरेव समन्तव्यः सम्यग् व्यवसितो हि सः क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा शश्वच्छान्तिं निगच्छति कौन्तेय प्रतिजानीहि न मे भक्तः प्रणश्यति मां हि पार्थव्यपाश्रित्य येऽपि स्युः पापयोनयः स्त्रियो वैश्यास्तथा शूद्राः तेऽपि यान्ति परां गतिं किं पुनर्ब्राह्मणाः पुण्याः भक्ता राजर्षयस्तथा अनित्यमसुखं लोकम् इमं प्राप्य भजस्व मां मन्मना भव मद्भक्तः मद्याजी मां नमस्कुरु मामे वैश्यसि युक्त्वैवम् आत्मानं मत्परायणः ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद् श्रीमन्महाभारते शतसहस्रिकायां वैयासिक्यां श्रीमद्भीष्मपर्वणि श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे राजविद्या राजगुह्ययोगो नाम नवमोऽध्यायः। अथ दशमोऽध्यायः। श्रीभगवानुवाच भूय एव महाबाहो शृणु मे परमं वचः यत्तेऽहं प्रीयमाणाय वक्ष्यामि हितकाम्यया। अथ पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः पुरुषोत्तमयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच ऊर्ध्वमूलमधः शाखम् अश्वत्थं प्राहुरव्ययम् छन्दांसि यस्य पर्णानि यस्तं वेद स वेदवित्। अधश्चोर्ध्वं प्रसृतास्तस्य शाखा गुणप्रवृद्धा विषयप्रबालाः। अधश्च मूलान्यनुसन्ततानि कर्मानुबन्धीनि मनुष्यलोके। न रूपमस्येह तथोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा। अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् असङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन छित्त्वा ततः पदं तत्परिमार्गितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवर्तन्ति भूयः। तमेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्ति प्रसृता पुराणी। निर्मानमोहाजितसङ्गदोषाः अध्यात्मनित्या विनिवृत्तकामाः द्वन्द्वैर्विमुक्ताः सुखदुःखसंज्ञैः गच्छन्त्य मूढाः पदमव्ययं तत्। न तद्भासयते सूर्यो न शशाङ्को न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम परमं मम। ममैवांशो जीवलोके जीवभूतः सनातनः। मनः षष्ठानीन्द्रियाणि प्रकृतिस्थानि कर्षति। शरीरं यदवाप्नोति यच्चाप्युत्क्रामतीश्वरः गृहीत्वैतानि संयाति वायुर्गन्धानि वाशयात्। श्रोत्रं चक्षुस्पर्शनं च रसनं घ्राणमेव च अधिष्ठाय मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते। उत्क्रामन्तं स्थितं वापि भुञ्ज्ञानं वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषः। यतन्तो योगिनश्चैनं पश्यन्त्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तोऽप्यकृतात्मानः नैनं पश्यन्त्य चेतसः। यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयतेऽखिलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नौ तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकं। गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधिः सर्वाः सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः। अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्। सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च। वेदैश्च सर्वैः अहमेव वेद्यः वेदान्तकृद् वेदविदेव चाहम्। द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके क्षरश्चाक्षर एव च। क्षरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते। उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य बिभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः। यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रथितः पुरुषोत्तमः। यो मामेवमसम्मूढः जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति मां sarva bhavena bharata. Yeah. Can we get back to the 15th verse? We have covered that. We'll just about review and get back to our Pachya Sloka. Any doubts, please? Yeah, 15th verse says,
Yeah, just give me 2 minutes, Nanaji.
no problem. 15th verse says, Sarvasya chaham hrudi sannivishtaha mattaha smritihi jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvaihi ahameva vedyaha vedanta krut vedavideva chaham. Beautiful sloka. This says clearly that he is in everything. Sarvasya cha aham hrudi sannivishtaha. I am abiding in everything. Hrudi sannivishtaha. I am available in intellect. Hrudi sannivishtaha. Mattaha smritihi jnanam apohanam cha. From out of me, because of me, people will have the memory, smriti, jnanam, the cognitive power, and also apohanam cha, that is the nature of forgetting things, apohanam cha. Vedaischa sarvaihi, amongst all the Vedas, aham eva vedyaha, I am the only one to be known. In all the Vedas, the one to be known is I. Vedaischa sarvaihi aham eva vedyaha. Vedanta Krita. I am the author of the Vedanta. Vedanta Krita. Veda Vit. I am the knower of the truths of Veda. Veda Vit. And Vedanta Krit. Veda Vit Eva. And I am the one to be known in all the Vedas. I am the one to be known in all the Vedas. I am the author of the Vedanta. I am in and through all the mantras of the Veda. I am the one to be known in the Veda. Not only that, I am the one who knows the Vedas. And I have entered the hearts of all. From me have come memory, knowledge, and forgetfulness. I alone am the one to be known by all the Vedas. And I alone am the author of the Vedanta and the knower of the Vedas. Then afterwards, he starts to say, this chapter is a wonderful chapter. This chapter, of course, every chapter is wonderful in the Gita, but especially there are some chapters like the second chapter, like the third chapter, the fourth, fifth, and sixth chapter. That is almost all the 5 chapters of the Prathama Shatka. First chapter is the Arjuna Vishada Yoga. It gives us the background as to who is a fit person for this Atma Vidya. Arjuna became a fit person because unnecessarily he was afflicted with sorrow. Bhagavan started teaching Ashotyananmashotyastvam Prajnavadamsya Bhashase. That is in the second chapter. Right through up to the 6th chapter, every chapter is very, very good. Then 7th is good. I'm sorry, I said this chapter is very good. Every chapter is very good. But here, and in the 13th chapter, a lot of truths have been revealed. Sarvasya cha aham, hrudi sannivishtaha, mattaha smritihi jnanam apohanam cha. And in the 13th chapter, Bhagavan said what? Kshetrajñam chapi mam vidhi sarva kshetreshu bharata. And in the 10th chapter, he said, Ahamatma Gudakesha Sarvabhutashayastitaha. All these chapters are revealing the truths of Bhagavan and the truths of us also. Okay? Now, in the 16th verse, he is going to say, he is talking of 2 Purushas. Dvavimau Purushau Loke, Ksharascha Yevacha, Ksharaha Sarvani Bhutani, Kutasto Akshara Uchite. Ksharaha is what? Ksharaha is Nashana Svabhavaha. That is Jayate, Mriyate, Va, Kadachit. That it does not apply to that. And it what applies is Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuho, that kind of a thing applies. So Ksharaha, that Nashana Swabhavaha, Ksharaha, the perishable one, Aksharaha Evacha. There are two, Dvavimau Purusha Loke. Two Purushas are there in this world, and one is Kshara Purusha, another is the Akshara Purusha. And Akshara Purusha is what? Naksharati iti Aksharaha. That is, it is imperishable. It does not change, imperishable. Damum dvau imau purushe. These two persons exist loke, in this world. Sarvani bhutani, all beings and elements. Ksharaha. Sarvani bhutani, they are the Kshara Purusha. Okay? And Kutastaha, the one who remains without any change, the changeless fellow, Aksharaha Uchyate. He is said to be Aksharaha. So two Purushas are mentioned. One is Kshara Purusha, another is Akshara Purusha. These two persons, the perishable and the imperishable, exist in the world. All beings and elements are called the perishable. All beings and elements are called the perishable is what? You and I included, entire Jagat is perishable. Is not the Jagat perishable in the sense? It is changing every kshanam. We are changing every kshanam. In our body, thousands of blood cells are dying and thousands of blood cells are being born also. So there is a continuous change and we are evolving from infancy to boyhood or girlhood, then from there to Yuva Swabhavaha, then from there you become a man or a woman in life, and afterwards you enjoy life as a grihastha. Afterwards what? Afterwards, Vruddhapyam, then apakshiyate vinashyati iti shadvikaravati etat shariram, the shariram. All of us, we have the shariram, and we are all the Kshara Purusha. The entire Jagat is Kshara Purusha. And what is the Akshara Purusha? Kutastaha Akshara Muchyate, the one which does not change. What is that which does not change? There are two things. One is, for any result, there should be a karanam. Result is called karyam, and the cause is called the karanam. For the potter to make the pot, the karanam is mrittika, the mud, okay, the earth. And the karyam is what? The pot. Karyam is the effect. Effect is the pot. Like that, this Jagat is the Karyam. Jagat is evolved out of the Kotastaha. And who is that Kotastaha? That is the very Karanam for the Kshara Purusha. What is that Karanam? Maya. Maya. Ishvara, yes, very right. Ishvara is the Nimitta Karanam. But there is an Upadana Karanam, which is Maya. And that Maya is the very Karanam for this Kshara Purusha. And Maya does not change. As though it has changed to give the Jagat, but it does not change. Okay? It is imperishable. Maya is imperishable. If it is perishable, none of us will have these problems of Janana Marana Pravaha. We will not have the problems of the samsara dukkha. All these things will not be there. If this karanam, which is Maya, is perishable. Suppose if it is perishable, then you can really enjoy, because the karanam is no longer bothering you. So these two persons, perishable and imperishable, Kshara, Akshara. And Kshara is what? Sarvabhutani. Sarvani Bhutani is Kshara. Sarvani Bhutani means the entire Jagat. Sarvam Idam Jagat is Kshara. And Kutastaha Aksharam Uchyate. Okay, next verse. Kutasto Aksharam Uchyate. Then Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatmechyudahrutaha. One madam said just now, Paramatma is the Karanam. Yes, Paramatma is the Karanam. That is the Nimitta Karanam. That Nimitta Karanam is evolving here in this verse. Uttama Purushastvanyaha Paramatmechyudahrutaha Yo Lokatrayamavishya Bhibhati Avyayaha Ishvaraha. Avyayaha, imperishable. Okay, the one who does not change. Avyayaha Ishvaraha, the one who is the Sarva Shasta, Ishvaraha, two, whereas Yaha, the one who is Avyayaha, the changeless, Ishvaraha, the Lord. The Lord, what kind of a Lord is that? There is nobody else to lord over him. He is that kind of a Lord. That is, he is the final response for anything. He is the final word for anything. And he is the final result for any action. That kind of a Lord. Lokatrayam, the three words. The three words would mean our own words. Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti avasthas. Or the three words would mean also Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, Suvaha. Okay? Om Bhut Bhuvas Suvaha, we say in the Gayatri mantra, isn't it? Those three words. In the three words, the 7 worlds below the earth and the 7 worlds above the earth are also included. Okay? Lokatrayam Avishya, having entered, Bhibhati, sustains. He sustains. He enters the worlds and sustains them. Uttamaha Purushaha, he is the superior Purushaha. He is the one who is superior. Anyaha, he is the other one. Paramatma iti udahrutaha. He is called Paramatma. Uttama Purushastvanyaha, Anyaha. There is a third Purusha compared to the earlier Akshara Purushas. There is a third Purusha who is called Paramatma, and he is changeless, Avyayaha, Bhibhati, Avyayaha, Ishvaraha. And what does it Bhibhati? What does it sustain? The 3 worlds. The 3 worlds means what? In the 3 worlds, he sustains not only the Akshara Purusha, not only the Akshara Purusha, that Maya, because Maya is what? Brahmashraya. That Brahma is this Paramatma. Paramatma Ashriya, Maya Asti. And Maya is the Akshara Purusha. And Maya being the Karanam, it has given rise to the Karyam, the effect, which is the Jagat. And that Jagat is Kshara. And the Jagat includes you and I and everybody else. The Jagat cannot exclude any of us. The Jagat has all of us inside. So we're all by nature Kshara. And the cause, the mother for us is what? The Purusha, which is Akshara, that is Maya. And Uttamaha Purushastvanyaha Paramatme iti udahrutaha Yo Lokatrayamavishya Bhibhati Avyayaha Ishvaraha. But the other superior person is called Paramatma, the limitless self, the changeless Lord, who having entered the 3 worlds, sustains all of them. And Yasmat Ksharamati Aksharadapi Chottamaha Atosmi Loke Vedecha Pradhitaha Purushottamaha. Our chapter's name is that, Purushottamaha. Yasmat Ksharam Atitoham. Yasmat Ksharam Atitaha Aham. Bhagavan Krishna is saying, Yasmat Ksharamati Aksharadapi cha uttamaha. I am superior to the Kshara Purusha and superior even to the Akshara Purusha. Okay? Atosmi loke vedecha. Because of that, loke vedecha, in this world and through the Vedas also, I am pradhitaha. I am the Kirtiman Purushaha, Pradhitaha. I am established as Purushottamaha. Purushottamaha. Purushanam Uttamaha Purushottamaha. And Purushanam are what? The Kshara Purusha, Akshara Purusha, Dvavimau Purushau Loke was mentioned in the 16th verse, isn't it? Dvavimau Purushau Loke, Ksharascha Kshara Yevacha. The Kshara Purusha, Akshara Purusha, and this third Purusha is Purushottamaha. And I am Ranan. I am very famous in the Vedas as well as in the lokas, in all the three lokas, as Purushottamaha, because I am beyond the destructible and also above the indestructible too. Therefore, in the world and in the Veda, I am renowned as Purushottamaha. I am the greatest Kirtiman Purushaha. Yo mameva asammodaha janati purushottamam sa sarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Yo mameva asammodaha. See, you will be getting the meanings of all this. Yo, whoever, mameva, me alone, asammodaha, without any delusion, janati, knows, as purushottamam, that I am the purushottamam, saha, that person, Sarvavit bhajati mam. Sarvavit, the one who knows everything. Who knows everything is what? Atma anatma vivekaha he has got. And he knows that this Paramatma is the one worthy of worship. And that's why bhajati mam, he worships me. Sarvabhavena bharata, with all his mental, intellectual, and attitudinal traits, all those. Sarvabhavena Bharata. Sarvavit bhajati mam. Hey Bharata, hey Arjuna, descendant of Bharata, Yaha, the one who, asammudaha, not deluded, Paramat, what is it? Purushottamam mam. Mam Purushottamam, me being the Purushottama. Evam janati, knows in this manner, saha he, sarvavit, the knower of that which is all. That is, he is the knower of Purushottama, mam, sarvabhavena, as a self of all. Bhajati. Bhajati means not worships, the meaning given is he gains. True indeed, when he is the Sarva with, he is the knower of everything. That means what? He has known the Atma Tattva. That is, he is a Jnani. That Jnani, he gains Paramatma. The one who is not deluded, who knows me in this way, he becoming the knower of that which is all. Knower of that is what? He becoming the knower of that is Paramatma. Paramatma, he gains me as a self of all, Jana. Okay, there is no doubt. Atra na samshayaha. There is no doubt in that. Actually, this kind of a thing, Kshara, Akshara, was mentioned in some other chapter earlier. Can somebody mention that chapter? The 8th chapter. Akshara, Brahma Yoga. Okay? Arjuna's questions, some 6-7 questions he is asked. Bhagavan went on answering. Aksharam Brahma Paramam Swabhavodhyatmam Uchyate Bhuta Bhava Udbhava Karaha Visarga Karma Sangitaha and Adibhutam Ksharo Bhavaha. That Adibhutam is Ksharaha. And Aksharaha is what? Param Brahma, he said. That Param Brahma has got 2 facets. One is the Nimitta Karana, the other is the Upadana Karana. The Upadana Karana of that Param Brahma is Aksharam. Aksharam Brahma Paramam Swabhavodhyatmam Uchyate. That was in the 8th chapter. This is an elaboration of that. The one who is not deluded, who knows me, thus becoming the knower of that which is all, gains me as a self of all, Arjuna. Okay. Now, next verse. iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam maya nagha etad buddhva buddhiman syat कृतकृत्यस्य भारत कृतकृत्यस्य भारत. You be the one who has accomplished everything that needs to be accomplished. Kruta means Shastra Vihita Karma Kruta. Krityasya, you have accomplished that. Okay? Anagha, e papa rahitaha. Agha is papa. Anagha is papa rahitaha. O sinless one, hey Arjuna. Iti thus. Iti means in this manner. In this manner is what? Kshara is Vyayam. Akshara is Avyayam. In this world, there are two Purushas, Kshara Purusha, Akshara Purusha. Then there's a third Purusha called Purushottama, which is I. That third Purusha is I. I am greater than the Kshara Purusha and also higher and greater than the Akshara Purusha. And I sustain all the three worlds. Having occupied all the three worlds, I sustain all of them. All those things. Thus means that. Evam iti. Thus. Okay. Guhyatamam. Most profound, very secret. Idam, this Shastram, this teaching, Maya by me, Uktam, told by me, the Shastram, Uktam by me, Bharata, hey descendant of Bharata Arjuna, Etad Buddhva, having known this means what? Not simply listening, having understood this, Buddhiman Syat, Buddhiman, endowed with wisdom, Krutakrutya Sya Bharata, one who has accomplished all that has to be accomplished, Syat, you would become. Hey Arjuna, iti guhyatamam shastram, this profound secret which is emanating from the Shastram, and see Bhagavan's Vakya, what is he saying? Shastram. And who is mentioning the Shastram? Maya Uktam. Shastram idam Uktam Maya Anagha. Hey Anagha, Maya Uktam. The Shastram, the Shastra Vakyas are mentioned by me. What kind of respect Bhagavan is having on the Shastram? Because Shastram has been perennial. And Bhagavan, as Krishna, he has come into being only now, whereas Shastra has been perennial. Shastra is the Vedanta Vakya Shastra. Iti guhyatamam Shastram, idamuktam maya nagha, etad buddhva, this having known, buddhiman syat, endowed with a lot of wisdom, Krutakrutya Bharata. May you become that person who has accomplished everything that needs to be accomplished. Hey, descendant of Bharata, O sinless one. Thus, this most profound teaching has been said by me. Knowing this, a person becomes one who has buddhi and who has accomplished all that has to be accomplished. Beautiful. Okay. Now, in this chapter, Bhagavan has mentioned a lot of profound things. What are those? This Kshara, Akshara Purusha and Purushottama, that is just what we have covered earlier. Earlier, what he has mentioned? Yadadityagatam tejo jagat bhasayate khilam yachandramasi yachagno tat tejo vidhi mamakam. That brilliance in the sun, moon, and the fire is because of me. He is owing to me. And he has initially, in the first two verses, mentioned what? Ashwatha Vruksham, which is likened to the Samsara Vruksham, the Samsara, that you endowed with a lot of wisdom. Asanga Shastrena Drudhena Chitva, you cut it away. The roots of this are Urdhvam, Urdhvamulam Adhashyakam, Ashwatham Prahuhu Avyayam. And you cut it away with the sword of detachment. Asanga Shastrena Drudhena Chitva. And he is also mentioned the Prayana Kale from this earth. The Jiva, what does it do? He uses the Sukshma Sharira and Shrotram Chakshuhu Sparshanam Cha Rasanam Ghranameva Cha Adhishtaya Manaschayam Vishayanupasevate. And while living here, he enjoys all those with this sense organs and mind. And when the time of departure comes, he, as though, packs all these things into the mind, and through the Sukshma Sharira, he vanishes. He vanishes. That also. So many truths have been mentioned in this 15th chapter. And finally, Paramatma said, I am the Purushottama. Atosmi loke vedecha praditaha Purushottamaha. I am the most renowned person as a Purushottama in the worlds, in the three worlds, and also through the mantras of the Veda.
One question, Nana, that
Yes.
is that okay to ask? When you mentioned that the Sushma Sarira, packs everything and goes to based on the Punya Papa, wherever it has to go. That called Jiva, right? I mean, with the Jiva, the Atma is not going there, right?
No.
Atma is separate.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
So
I'll tell you what. If Atma is going, that means what? Atma is having a form.
Right.
Is it not?
Doesn't have the form.
Exactly. Atma is formless, Anantaha.
Okay.
Atma is Anantaha.
Mm-hmm.
And anything which is Anantaha, Adhikaryaha, it does not undergo any changes.
Right.
Any change means going from place to place is a change.
Change, right? Exactly.
Yatha Akashavat, like in the space. Space is everywhere, and space is so subtle, and it is Anantaha. Adi Madhyanta Rahitaha. Adi Madhya Anta Rahitaha. It does not have the beginning, not the middle, nor the end. You don't know where it began, where it ends, what it is, how high is that Akasham. Is it only our concept? Akasham is what? It's not a canopy. It is space, simple space. Space which accommodates everything in its fold. It never says no accommodation. And accommodation for any number of planets, any number of star systems, any number of galaxies, any number of jagats, any number of people, any number of anything that is visible or cognizable. All these things are accommodated in Akasham. And Akasham is an object for Atma. Akasha is an object for Atma. How? Atma is indeed Brahma. Brahmashreya Maya, Tataha Akasha Sambhutaha. From that Maya, Akasha has come. And that Akasha is part of the Kshara Purusha. Just now what we have covered today, the Kshara Purusha includes the Akasha also. Akshara Purusha is the Maya, which is the cause, the mother of this Kshara Purusha, mother or father of the Kshara Purusha. And the one who sustains both the Kshara and Akshara Purushas is the Purushottamaha. Purushottamaha. Okay? Yeah.
Thank you.
Hariom,
Did I
Nanaji.
answer your question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, okay.
Nanaji, I have just one conclusion because Akshar Purushottam is Gunatit. That's why for him Maya is perishable and we are Gunadhin. That's why for us Maya is imperishable. Is it correct?
No, not like that. Maya is the power of the Lord. It is the Shakti of the Lord. The Puranas depict the same Maya Shakti as the spouse of the Lord. Like for instance, for Bhagavan Vishnu, who is supposed to be the sustainer, and the spouse is what? Mata Lakshmi. And the creator Brahmaji, his spouse is Saraswati. He is the one who creates, and his spouse is Saraswati. These spouses are the very Shakti of the Lord. Okay? And Lord Shiva, Mother Parvati is a Shakti. That Brahma, Vishnu, Brahma, and Shiva, all is rolled into one is Brahma. And Brahma, that Brahma Ashraya Maya Asti. That Maya is imperishable. That is Akshara Purushaha. Though Brahma has control over Maya, Maya is Naksharaha. It does not decay. It is imperishable. Because it is imperishable, we all have these problems of samsara. Maya matram idam jagat, that problem we all face. Because idam jagat is akshara and Maya is akshara. Right?
Right,
Your
right.
confusion is sorted out?
Yes, Nanaji. Yes.
Okay. Right.
MananaCh, can I ask you one question, please?
Yes, please.
I didn't get the difference between Akshara Purusha and Purushottama.
Akshara Purusha and Purushottama. Akshara Purusha is Maya. Though it is said poetically Akshara Purusha, it is Maya. And that Maya is Akshara, Naksharati. It is not destructible. It does not change. It is Avyayaha. But the one who has this Akshara Purusha under his control is Purushottama. That is Brahma. Brahma Shraya, Satvarajastamo Gunatmika, Maya Asti. That Satvarajastamo Gunatmika Maya is the imperishable Akshara Purusha. That even though imperishable Akshara Purusha, that is under the thumb of Brahma. That Brahma is a Purushottama. Right?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So
Good.
that means that Maya is changing, but then it's imperishable, right? I mean, it, Maya, like this Jagat is always changing, right? I mean, is that something that's what we call Maya?
Maya is the Karanam,
Karanam.
whereas the Jagat is the Karyam.
Karyam.
Jagat
Okay.
is the Karyam. Karyam is what? The effect.
Effect. Yeah, okay.
Maya has given
Karanam.
rise to the effect, which is Akshara and which is always changing. Which is
Right.
always changing.
Changing. But
Like,
it imperishable.
you take the Rajju Sarpa Bhranti. I'm just giving you an example. Without the rope, you cannot perceive the snake. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. And the snake is as though changing. The more you look at the snake, which you have superimposed on the rope, on the Rajju, the more as though it is sticking out its head and as though preparing to strike you, that kind of a feeling you will have. So
Right.
it is changeful. That snake is Akshara Purusha. Whereas the one who was the substratum, the adhishtanam for your superimposition of the snake is the Rajju.
The rope.
Is the rope. That does
Rope.
not change.
Okay.
You
So
can
that
take
is-
that as the Akshara. That
Okay.
rope is the Akshara, whereas a snake is the Akshara.
Sarah.
Like that.
Okay.
Maya is the Akshara Purusha and the Jagat is Jagat, which includes you and I. Don't forget. Don't exclude ourselves from the Jagat. We are an iota of the Jagat. The entire Jagat is Akshara.
Chara. Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Right. Thank you
All
so
these
much.
things, madam, all these things, you will get
Mhm.
tremendous clarity as you keep
Mhm.
on contemplating.
Yes,
And
yes.
these are the things you would discuss in the Manana class, and that will
Mm.
give you a lot of fresh information which will stay with you all the time.
Mhm.
Okay?
That is true. Thank you so
Ah,
much.
okay, thank
Mhm.
you. Any other doubts? Om Tat Sat iti Srimad Mahabharate Shatasahasrikayam Samhitayam Vaiyasikyam Srimad Bhishma Parvani Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayah Adha Shodashodhyayah दैवासुर संपद्विभाग योगः श्री भगवानुवाच अभयं सत्व संशुद्धिः ज्ञान योग व्यवस्थितिः दानं दमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तप आर्जवम् अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधः त्यागशान्तिरपैशुनम् दया भूतेष्वलोलुप्त्वम् माधवं ह्रीरचापलम् तेज क्षमा धृति शौचम अद्रोहो नातिमानिता भवन्ति संपदं दैवीं अभिजात स्वस्य भारत. This we will take up tomorrow. Now, Belaji, can I request you to please chant the Gita Mahatyam?
Yeah, Nanaji.
Yeah, thank you.
Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Shri Gita Mahatmyam. Gita Shastramidam Punyam Ya Pathet Prayata Puman Vishno Padamavapnoti Bhaya Shokadivarjitah Gita Dhyayanashilasya Pranayama Parasya Cha नैव सन्ति हि पापानि पूर्वजन्मकृतानि च मलनिर्मोचनं पुंसां जलस्नानं दिने दिने सकृद्गीताम्बसि स्नानं संसारमलनाशनं गीता सुगीता कर्तव्या किमन्यैः शास्त्रविस्तरैः या स्वयं पद्मनाभस्य मुखपद्मादविनिसृता भारतामृतसर्वस्वं विष्णो वक्त्रादविनिसृतं गीता गङ्गोदकं पीत्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्स सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् एकं शास्त्रं देवकी पुत्र गीतम् एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एको मन्त्रस्तस्य नामानि यानि कर्माप्येकं तस्य देवस्य सेवा.
Thank you. Yeah, that is a shorter version of the Gita Mahatyam. There is a longer version. Okay?
Yeah,
Balaji,
should I chant that? I have
yeah,
that.
yeah, please, you chant that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, very well done. Yeah, correct. You are chanting or shall I chant?
Oh, sorry, I was on mute. I'm sorry. I will
Okay,
start
I'll chant that.
again.
Don't worry, I'll chant. अथ श्री
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। धरोवाच भगवन् परमेशान भक्तिर अव्यभिचारिणी प्रारब्धं भुज्यमानस्य कथं भवति हे प्रभो। श्रीविष्णुरुवाच प्रारब्धं भुज्यमानो हि गीताभ्यासरत सदा स मुक्त स सुखी लोके कर्मणा नोपलिप्यते। महापापादिपापानि गीताध्यानं करोति चेत् क्वचित् स्पर्शं न कुर्वन्ति नलिनीदलमम्बुवत्। गीताया पुस्तकं यत्र पाठः प्रवर्तते तत्र सर्वाणि तीर्थानि प्रयागादीनि तत्र वै। सर्वदेवाश्च ऋषयः योगिनः पन्नगाश्च ये गोपालबालकृष्णोऽपि नारदध्रुवपार्षदैः सहायोजायते शीघ्रं यत्र गीता प्रवर्तते। यत्र गीता विचारस्य पठनं पाठनं श्रुतम् तत्राहं निश्चितं पृथ्वी निवसामि सदैव हि। गीताश्रयेऽहं तिष्ठामि गीता मे चोत्तमं गृहम्। गीता ज्ञानमुपाश्रित्य त्रीन् लोकान् पालयाम्यहम्। गीता मे परमा विद्या ब्रह्मरूपा न संशयः। अर्धमात्राक्षरा नित्या स्वनिर्वाच्य पदात्मिका चिदानन्देन कृष्णेन प्रोक्ता स्वमुखतोऽर्जुनम्। वेदत्रयी परानन्दा तत्त्वार्थज्ञानसंयुता योऽष्टादशजपो नित्यं नरो निश्चलमानसः ज्ञानसिद्धिं स लभते ततो याति परं पदम्। पाठे समर्थसम्पूर्णे ततोऽर्धं पाठमाचरेत् तदा गोदानजं पुण्यं लभते नात्र संशयः। त्रिभागं पाठमानस्तु गङ्गास्नानफलं लभेत। षडंशं जपमानस्तु सोमयागफलं लभेत। एकाध्यायं तु यो नित्यं पठते भक्तिसंयुतः रुद्रलोकमवाप्नोति गणो भूत्वा वसेच्चिरम्। अध्याये श्लोकपादं वा नित्यं यः पठते नरः स याति नरतां यावन् मन्वन्तरं वसुन्धरे। गीताया श्लोकदशकं सप्तपञ्चचतुष्टयम् द्वौ त्रीनेकं तदर्धं वा श्लोकानां यः पठेन्नरः चन्द्रलोकमवाप्नोति वर्षाणामयुतं ध्रुवम्। गीतापाठसमायुक्तो मृतो मानुषतां व्रजेत। गीताभ्यासं पुनः कृत्वा लभते मुक्तिमुत्तमाम्। गीतेत्युच्चारसंयुक्तो म्रियमाणो गतिं लभेत। गीतार्थश्रवणासक्तो महापापयुतोऽपि वा वैकुण्ठं समवाप्नोति विष्णुना सह मोदते। गीतार्थं ध्यायते नित्यं कृत्वा कर्माणि भूरिशः जीवन्मुक्त सविज्ञेयो देहान्ते परमं पदम्। गीतामाश्रित्य बहवो भूभुजो जनकादयः निर्धुतकल्मषालोके गीतायातः परं पदम्। गीताया पठनं कृत्वा महात्म्यं नैव यः पठेत वृथा पाठो भवेत् तस्य श्रम एव ह्युदाहृतः एतन्माहात्म्यसंयुक्तं गीताभ्यासं करोति यः स तत्फलमवाप्नोति दुर्लभां गतिमाप्नुयात् सुत उवाच महात्म्यमेतद्गीताया मया प्रोक्तं सनातनं गीतान्ते च पठेद्यस्तु यदुक्तं तत्फलं लभेत इति श्रीवाराहपुराणे श्रीमद्गीता महात्म्यं सम्पूर्णम् ईश्वरार्पणम्.
Very well chanted. Thank you so much. Hari Om, everybody. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramayah. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om,
Dhanyavad,
everybody.
Nanaji.
Till we meet
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Thank
Hari
you.
Om.
Bye.
Shall we start our Manana session?
Yeah.
ॐ सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधितमस्तु महावीर्द्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Mrinalji, could you please share the 15th chapter? May I request someone to volunteer for reading Sanskrit and English? Whoever is willing, kindly.
Shall I say?
Yeah, please. Please go ahead.
Yasmat, sorry, just wait. Yasmat sharamati toham aksharadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vedecha pratitah purushottamaha. Shall I read this also? The Pratipada. Yasmat, because aham, I am, sharam atita, aksharam, aham, I am, asharam atita, the destructible, aksharat apicha, and as compared to even the indestructible, uttama, above, sorry, I missed this one. Sharam atita, beyond the destructible, aksharat apicha, and as compared to even the indestructible, uttama, above, atha, therefore, loke, in the world, vedecha, and in the Veda, purushottama, uh, Purushottama. It's
Are you starting from 15 or 18?
in Vede cha, and in the Veda, then Purushottama, the meaning is Purushottama only. Then Pratita, renowned, Asmi, I am. Because I am beyond the destructible and also above the indestructible too. Therefore, in the world and in the Veda, I am renowned as Purushottama.
Did we start today? Sorry. From 16th or 18th?
We started from 15th, I think. Nana started from 15th, right?
Sorry.
We started
mean-
from Dvav Vimo Purusho Loke. We started from that.
Yeah, I think it was 15th, but then he
Sarvasya
just
Chaham.
reviewed
Sorry,
the 15th.
Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto Mata Smritir Gyan Mapohanaicha. It is 15th
Yeah,
shlok.
that was the shlok.
Yeah, from 15th.
Okay, let me go back.
Mm.
What is happening? This one?
No,
Is this the
15. 15. This is
15th?
yeah. Sarvasya Chaham.
No.
This is 14. 14. Karmana. This
This is
this is 17.
yeah.
Jai Gurudev,
Abba.
you have one
The
different.
chapter is different chapter. This is, I think.
Yeah.
No, this is 15th only. This is 15th.
Okay.
But the shloka was Sarvasya.
Yeah. Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto. Yeah,
15.
this one. Yeah, this one. I shall read the shloka, then anyone can carry on.
I think you can chant and read also, so that there is a flow. Otherwise, there will be a break.
Okay. Sarvasya Chaham Hridi Sannivishto Matasmitir Gyanmapohanaicha Vedascha Sarvairahameva Vedyo Vedanta Krit Ved Videva Chaham Aksham Aksham Aham Cha, and I am Sarvasya of all, Hridi in the heart, Sannivishta have entered, Mata from me, Smriti memory, Jnanam knowledge, Apohanam Cha and forgetfulness, Sarvai Vedaisha and by all the Vedas, Veda, the one to be known, Aham eva, I alone am, Vedant Krit, the author of the Vedanta, Vedavid evacha, and indeed the knower of the Vedas, Aham, I am. And I have entered the hearts of all, from me have come memory, knowledge and forgetfulness. I alone am the one to be known by all the Vedas, and I alone am the author of the Vedanta, Vedanta Sampradaya, and the knower of the Vedas. Shall I read this, or somebody wants to say something about the previous shloka?
Oh, as we can't push them, then we can decide for login. अभी तो
Shall I carry on?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And
Vavi-
Simiji, I think you are unmute.
Miji, can you just mute yourself, please?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. द्वाविमौ पुरुषौ लोके शरश्चाक्षर एव च शरः सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थो शर उच्यते शरश्च the perishable akshara ev cha and the imperishable dvau imau purusho these two persons exist loke in the world sarvani bhutani all beings and elements shara are called Shara. Kutastha, the changeless, Akshara Uchyate is called the Akshara. These two persons, the perishable and the imperishable, exist in the world. All beings and elements are called the perishable. The changeless is called the imperishable. उत्तम पुरुषस्त्वन्यः परमात्मेत्युदाहृतः यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य विभर्त्यव्यय ईश्वरः. Two, but यह the one who is avyaya the changeless, Ishvara the Lord, Loktrayam the three worlds, Avishya having entered, Vibharti sustains, Uttama Purusha the superior person, Anya is the other, Paramatma iti Udahrata who is called the Paramatma. But the other superior person is called Paramatma, the limitless self, the changeless Lord, who have entered the three worlds, sustains them.
I think this is the most profound shloka. No, Akshar Purushottama. So clear it is. Anyone would like to share, please? Madhuri ji or Dr. Mara or Mrinal ji or anybody else, Savita ji. It's beautiful shloka.
Initially it was quite confusing. Why I read it yesterday, the Shara and Akshara, but today Nanaji cleared quite beautifully. He covered it.
He
Here
mentioned
the
about
three words are mentioned. Which are these three words?
Akshara and Akshara.
The three words
Purushas.
it was the three words were the Bhu, the Bhuva, and the Subha. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. We say na, in the Gayatri month, Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. So three words are the Bhu, Bhuva, and the Subha. These, it is mentioned in the PDF. I read it yesterday. So it's in the shloka's explanation only. They have given in the end of this explanation. Today Nanaji mentioned it. Na? They have said that the Bhu includes the 7 worlds below the earth, below our planet, and they have mentioned the name also, the Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala, like this. They have mentioned the 7 worlds which are below the earth, and the Bhuva, it is above this and between the Suva. Suva is on the most, that is in the space which is the most highest is the Subha. The Bhuva is between the Subha and the earth. It has, Bhuva has Mahajana, Tapa, Satyam. They have mentioned the names. It's in the PDF.
Okay, thank you. We'll read through then.
Total, yeah, there total 14 worlds there are, and Paramatma is in a whole of this world.
Just wanted to, say the important thing is about those three different Purushas, right? Sara Purusha and Akshara Purusha and Purushottama.
Purushottama, yeah.
Yeah. So the Sara Purusha is all the beings and the elements, which is perishable. And where Akshara Purusha is the Maya, he said, right? It's a Maya that's imperishable. And then Purushottama, who's the top of all these three and governing all three worlds, and he's above all. That's Purushottama.
Yeah, Nanaji told that Upadana Karana Maya is that Akshara, right? And the Jagat is the Karya.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nimitta Karana and Ubadana Karana. Ubadana Karana is that Akshara Purusha, that who is creating that Maya. The Nimitta Karana is the one with Purushottama. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Karana Upadhi and the Karyam Upadhi. He said, no?
There are two things, right? He said Karana, Karya. Karana is the
Yes.
cause, and
Cause it.
Karya is the effect. So,
Effect.
yeah, that's where he mentioned about the Raju Sarpa thing, where Raju is the rope, which is a substratum, and whereas which doesn't change, that's more like Akshara, that. But then whereas the snake, normally it would move or change its head and whatnot. So that's changing constantly. So that becomes Sara. Upadana Karna. You're talking about Upadana Karna, so that would be the pot and clay stuff and the Raju Sarpa. Those are the examples.
I just got one, like Nanaji had it before described avyabhicharini bhakti, no? So today I just got it confirmed that because Prabhu is gunatit, mayatit. So that's why, I mean, when we are worshipping Devi Ma, we don't have to ask for anything else but to keep us away from their influence, right? So that is for that only we have to worship. I realize that now, that because that's why Prabhu is also saying that whoever you worship, but you will finally come to me, because Maya is Prabhu Adhin, right?
Hello?
I hope you remember, like Nanaji had said, and I did not say to not to worship, but your worship should be to make you, I mean, to make release that control of Maya, right? Worship should be that way. I'm sorry.
I did not follow. Worship to release the Maya.
Yeah, because of the Maya, that avarana is there, no, and we are the flow of this Maya and that continuously changing is so attractive, and we are so much stuck in that flow. So only we can pray that please uplift me from the clutches of the Maya. And our prayer should be that only, because see, now also we are discussing it since last so many months, Tattva Bodh ho gaya, and like so much we are into the knowledge, and still our minds are this puja has to be performed there, I had to attend, and this and that. Still in the background, those things are going on. That is the clutches of Maya. That's what I feel. Please, Mrinalji and Belaji, please elaborate it
Yeah,
more.
exactly. Very beautiful. Very true.
And in the name of like ye puja to karna padega, ye to attend karna padega, that all the traditions and all these things are so much into our system, our consciousness, that propels us to get caught up again and again into different levels of Maya, you can say, for our understanding. It's not that to satiate our senses, but to please the Devloka or something, I don't know, some or the other way we get caught up in the name of, oh, our children should know our traditions. And under the different headings, we keep on getting caught up in the Maya, and round we are going. Where
Then he was
Krishna is
something
again and
about
again telling us, see, I am
that
the
Shiva.
ultimate, I am the ultimate, come to me.
Yeah, well, I didn't get that part what you were discussing, because he said something about Shiva concept is Shakti. I mean Parvati is a Shakti. So Vishnu is Lakshmi and Brahma is Saraswati,
They
like
are
that.
the Shakti,
Hmm.
they are the Shakti of the
Shakti
Lord.
behind this all three Purushas, right? I mean all three gods.
Yes,
So
Yeah,
yes.
But
these
they
are
are also under
prakritis.
the Maya
Prakritis.
only. They are part of the
Prakriti.
Prakriti.
Mm.
Yeah. They are also part of the Prakriti. ये हमको समझ में नहीं आता है. And we get caught up. Maybe for some higher powers, but we need to ultimately surrender to the Lord and request for the freedom from the clutches of Maya. That only through the prayers it can happen.
But when we are doing all this Anushthan, aren't we getting caught up again in the Maya?
Yeah, that's what. That's
But again, like matlab, talking of myself, I have just a sense of duty that I have to do this, so I am doing this. No other purpose or
that
no other
surrender,
thoughts.
like a yajna, like
Yes.
offering and like yajna, you do it, then there is no any karma bondage. With this attitude, you have to continue doing, but all the time in the background, it should go that the ultimate, our ultimate aim and our ultimate uh, destination is this. That is the Parameshwar.
Even asking for self-realization or moksha is again, it's again a karma bondage. So you just have to be free from all your this thing, from all points of you have to get free from all. You just have to do prayers or whatever activities just for the sake of doing. I feel this way. You keep on doing, and one day he will.
See, again, as you are saying, one day you'll get moksha. So that desire is there. I
No,
think
one day
having
he
that
will
one,
uplift us. He will uplift us. One
yeah,
day will
then
come.
what does that mean? What does that mean? So you have that desire, isn't it? But I think only that desire, if we have, that is the only desire we should have now. But having no desire, would that state come? At least I think For me now, at least this desire is enough. This is what I feel. And I have only this desire. But having no desire, that mind, I don't know when will it come. Total desireless mind, I don't know. But at least this desire I have, for sure. Though I may not say I don't want anything, I don't want, but this desire definitely I have.
It's okay to have that desire, because without desire you can't function. I mean, the desire, like what they talk about, that kama artha, like that kind of desire you want to kind of stay away from. And maybe this dharma moksha, the desire for those things, and then you may have to have some goals, I mean, that kind of stuff to push yourself to that goal.
Yeah, it's a beautiful state. But after listening to Nanaji daily, I mean, we all have felt, no, that state of mind where there may be desire, but then again it is dropped so unintentionally, unconsciously, isn't it?
Yeah, you cannot stay away from this now. You have to come back to learn and more and more. And so you have to find your way to do it.
Yes, but just tell me, Belaji, why are we gathering here to know the knowledge? Why we need to know the knowledge? Why we want to know anything about Atma? It's the ultimate goal is to be mumukshu and having that moksha, right? Though we don't have it constantly in our mind, isn't that the only desire we have? I mean, I'm talking about
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I mean, you probably have that constantly in your mind. Otherwise, how are we going to get to this class or read about it? Or, I mean, at least, you want to know more about other things, so that, I don't know, I mean, it's depending on how much time you have to put in this,
Correct.
to figure it
Because
out.
if you
Yeah.
ask this
Journey
question,
starts
like
from this point.
why are we gathering here? When you ask this question, you will get the answer. You want something out of this, right? And what is that?
Because you want to know more about this, Paramatma, and what is the life, what is the life about, so that's what we are trying to get it out. So is this
Basically,
all
to know
the
the self.
life you are born
Yeah,
and
the
dead
journey
and
starts from here. Definitely, the journey starts from here. Who am I? What is this? I
yeah,
want to know the ultimate. So
yeah,
the
how do you
miss,
reach the
that
feet
is why
of
we are sitting here
the God?
together.
Yeah. So
From this
so
question,
far we know the moksha. I was thinking moksha is like a swarga, right? Like you go to the swarga. Now you'll know it's not swarga is nothing, but it's a temporary stuff. I mean, once you exhaust your punya, you are going to push back to this world again. But the moksha is entirely different thing. It's a realizing yourself. And I had this uh, more than like from 90s, 98. Since then I want to learn about self. So find yourself, we talk about find yourself. So I had this thing in my head all the time, who I am, what I am, really I want to know myself. So how do you go about knowing yourself? So I read a lot of things about biographies of all this people, like Ramakrishna and Ramana and all these people. How did they pursue them, to find themselves? So that thirst in you, it's there always. It's not like just happened to me right now. This is my story, so I just wanted to so I had this inquisiveness, like I wanted to know what is self means. How do I know what the self means? So that's what I come to this.
Yeah, it's the inner hunger which you have to know all about the self and of course the Paramatma.
Yeah,
What
I
the
had like
Buddha
more than
told.
10, 15 books of this Gita, whichever one I read, I didn't understand it. And so I got it in Telugu and I mean, not Telugu, Tamil and languages, English and whatnot. You don't get to, if you read it yourself, you're not going to know all these things. Now we have YouTube and you put that heading and you can figure out so many people, upasanas, they do, you can figure it out which one you want to listen. But those days I didn't have that kind of chance with my work and whatnot, so I try to read as much as possible whenever I get time, so that's how I came about this part.
All of
It's
us, we have that query, no? What is beyond all our routine, having missed the changes in the body? We were small, then school, and then college, and then studies, then profession, marriage, children. Beyond that, there is something, that thing was there that has kept us going, and that's why we are sitting here together. So the journey starts definitely from who am I and what is this. And there, somewhere there on the path, we are at one or other station. But our ultimate goal for all of us is the same. And we are trying to help each other in understanding the deeper meanings and move on. So, but ultimately, the prayers will only help us to free ourselves from the clutches of Maya. Because Maya is so interwoven and so difficult to really cross. Means at the highest level also Maya can catch you. It is so powerful because the powers are coming from the ultimate. No, even Maya is the power of the ultimate God. That is why it is so attractive and nobody is left out except the
Actually, by whole Gita is so educational, right? Like when you all these chapters where Bhagavan himself says, do this way, do this way, do this way, like to get where you want to get. And our bottom line is here. Now we have to control our sense organs, which is the non-jnanendriyas, and our mind control. That's the first thing we have to do in order for us to get where we want to get. So it's all within us, not looking outwardly, so that is the bottom line.
Yeah, so beautiful. Very beautiful discussion. Very nice. Swamiji, that's why I begin with, no, the cause is also you and the solution is also you. It starts from you, it ends also from you only.
Yeah, exactly. We read it very beginning, right? The problem, you are the problem, you are the solution. Yeah, that is very true. And you are responsible totally yourself. That, the what I heard from, I don't know, you guys learned about Srimad Bhagavatam. Whenever here and there I hear one or two lectures, they basically each yuga that Bhagavan says how you can reach his feet, right? Like how you can attain moksha or Vaikuntha or whatever, that the Paramatma, that initially that Krita Yuga, he said about Dhyanam. And then the other, the next yuga, like Yajna and Homa and things like that. The third one was more like Archana and this. And Kali Yuga, even if you do the Nama Sankirtanam, that will reach you there. Like, remember one of the place where we read at the time of dying, you say the name of the god, like Krishna or Rama or whatever, that will lead you to,
Prayana Kale.
Prayanaka. Yeah, that exactly, so here, we have to figure out some of these things, we choose one and stick to that one, at least constantly, and then that's where, I'm spending a lot of my time to try to learn those things, like, we chant a lot of things, but we don't know the meaning of it. But God even says, even if you don't know the meaning of it, you chant it, say the name, and he still be there. That's what they say, but for us, when you understand it, then you can contemplate better, or you can think about it a little bit deeper or something like that. So I was thinking about this one nama for Hrishikesa. The Hrishikesa is about, he's the head, he's the control of Indriyas, like Hrishikesa. So if you pray Hrishikesa, that you could at least say the name or whatever, that would help you to have some control over your emotion, the sense organs. That was somewhere I read it, like with that. When you read the Vishnu Sahasranama, each name has what meaning it is. So that has 1,000 names. So you can come across any of those things, or anything you guys want to do.
Yeah, that's true. Very beautiful. Any name, if we stick to one name or one japa in Kali Yuga, it has value, too much of value. That Lord Hanumanji also had said, no, Ram Nam, Ram se bhi bada hai.
Did we finish 17th, or I'm just lost here? Which shloka we are on now?
Now I think that after
We went to 18th, I think, right?
15th, I think.
No. We finished 15th, 16th. Are we on 17th, Savita ji?
Yeah, we did the Paramatma, and she did the 17th and the 18th, right? Limit,
Okay.
changeless Lord.
18th.
Yeah.
18th.
18th you are doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yasmat sharati toham aksharadapi chottamaha atosmi loke vede cha pratitah purushottamaha. Yasmat, because, aham, I am, sharam, beyond the destructible, aksharat, apicha, and as compared to even the indestructible, uttama, above, atah, therefore, loke, in the world, vedecha, and in the Veda, purushottama, pratitah, renowned, asmi, I am. Because I am the destructible and also above the indestructible too, therefore in the world and in the Veda, I am renowned as Purushottama. Yo mamevamasammudho janati purushottamam sasarvavid bhajati mam sarvabhavena bharata. Bharata, O descendant of Bharata, Yaha, the one, Asamudha, not deluded, Purushottamam Mam, me, the Purushottama, Evam Janati, knows in this manner, Sa, he, Sarvita, the knower of all, the knower of that which is all, Mam, me, Sarvbhaven, as the self of all, Bhajati, gains. The one who is not deluded, who knows me in this way, he becoming the knower of that which is all, gains me as the self of all, Arjuna. This is the last shloka. Iti guhyatamam shastram vid iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam maya naga etad buddhva buddhiman syat kritakritascha bharata. Anagha, O sinless one, iti thus, guhyatamam, the most profound, idam, this, shastram, teaching, maya, by me, uttama, has been said, Bharata, O descendant of Bharata, etad buddhva, knowing this, buddhiman, endowed with wisdom, kritakritascha, one who has accomplished all that has to be accomplished, Syad would become. O descendant of Bharata, O sinless one, thus this most profound teaching has been said by me. Knowing this, a person becomes one who has buddhi and who has accomplished all that has to be accomplished. Om Tat Satiti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayaha. Hare Namah, Hare Namah, Hare Namah. Shri Krishna Arpanam Namastu.
Jai Gurudev. Hari Om.
Jai Gurudev. Someone can say Shanti Mantra, please. Anyone wants to share anything, please? Yeah.
Would you want to chant the first shloka of 16th chapter?
Yeah, Savita ji, just one shloka we should read, right?
Yes. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Shri Bhagwan Uvacha. Abhayam Sattvam Samshuddhir Jnana Yoga Vyavasthitihi Danam Damascha Yagnascha Swadhyayastapa Arjavam. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha.
So happy Navratri to everyone.
Yes, happy Navratri to everyone.
Yeah,
Happy
talking
Navratri.
about that, right? So, yeah, obviously we try to do some chanting of Durga, Nama, something like that, right? So, I mean, I know it is kind of habit or something in your mind, so just have to go with the flow and see where you can get the control of things. And thank you so much for all of you sharing all the things with me.
Yeah, thank you to everyone. Dhanyavad to everyone. Anyone please chant Shanti Mantra also, please. If no, there is no sharing.
ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः जय
Jai Gurudev. Dhanyavad
Jai Gurudev.
everybody.
Belaji, like today we'll do, tomorrow also. Was that okay?
Yeah. That is
Or you want
wonderful.
to-
Thank you so
Okay.
much. That was so nice of you. Thank you, Mrinalji. Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Thank you.
Mirna.
Jai
Thank you.
Gurudev.
Jai
Jai
Gurudev.
Gurudev.
Jai
Jai
Gurudev.
Gurudev.